Okay, in level 4, so really not, I know it says solving logarithmic equations, but it's really not logarithmic, it's actually exponential. So we want to, what we call, change the base of the numbers so that they're the same. So if we look at number 1, like before in the level 2s and 3s, when I had the same bases, I could solve for x very easily by setting the two exponents equal to each other. But because the 2 and the 16 are not equal, I need to change them to be equal and rewrite them. So obviously 2, I really can't change in another way, but the 16 I can break down into 4 and 4, and then 2 and 2, and then 2 and 2 again. So 16 I can write, since there are a total of 4s, 2 to the 4th is the same thing as saying 16. And then I'm just going to bring down this 2 to the x. So now, since the bases are the same, they're 2's, I can just set the exponents equal to each other. So x equals 4. Okay, let's take a look at B. Obviously, bases are not the same. 25 and 625, not the same. But I can rewrite them. I can either rewrite both of them, or I can just rewrite one of them. It's whatever you recognize. 625 I can rewrite as 25 times 5. So I always usually check to see if I can write one in terms of the other. And in this case, since 625 can be broken down into 25 times 25, it's the same. I can write this as 25 squared. Okay, so now since I have the bases the same, I can set the exponents equal to each other. 7x minus 17 equals 2. And then I'm just going to solve like a normal equation. So x is going to equal 19 over 7. Alright, last but not least here, we got 8 and 4. So 8 I can't write in terms of 4. I mean, 4 times 2 is 8, but I can't write it with an exponent. 4 I can't get to be 8, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break both of them down until I find a common factor. So this could be 4 and 2, and then 2 and 2, and then 4 I can break down into 2 and 2. So I think I found my common factor, so this is going to be 2 to the third. It's the same way as writing 8, but then I have 2x plus 1 still. And then 4 I can write as 2 to the second. And then I have a 1 minus x. So remember way back when I gave you like x to the third to the fourth. Remember what you did with the 3 and the 4? What we did is we multiplied them. We said x to the 12th. So that's exactly what we're going to do here when we have these exponents raised to each other. We're going to multiply them. So we'll have 2 to the 3 times 2x plus 1 equals 2 to the second times 1 minus x. And then again, since I have the bases are equal, I can set the exponents equal to each other. So I have 3 times 2x plus 1 equals 2 times 1 minus x. And then I'm going to distribute on both sides. And then solve like I normally would. So x is going to equal -1/8. Right, so those are level 4s. Good luck.